set up.
What do you want us to talk about?
She's gonna talk, so whatever she will find out. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, you're the bomb. Today's episode of Motivational Monday is gonna be a continuation of what we had last week, where Abney Chan spoke about reconciliation. So this week we have Fortunate, and she's gonna give us a word to keep us going for the week. So
hey guys, the message I have for this week is it's not always about you. You know, we're living in a world where everything is personalized. It's about I want this, I want that. And we have so many choices, and thank God these days with technology we can get whatever we want at our fingertips. And we center our goals and dreams on ourselves. I want to get rich, but ask yourself why. Why do you want to do that? Like, why do you want to get this thing? Do you need it? It's always about us. Even in relationships, in friendships, you make choices not thinking of the other person. You only think about yourself. And most of the things that we are fighting with, the relationships that are broken, could have been fixed if only we could step out of the eye and look at life from another person's view or shoes, or look at them from the eyes of God. And when the devil really wants to deal with you, he'll make sure he isolates you. It makes you be alone. You become selfish. You become angry, and everything you do, you just want to why am I not getting this? Why am I? You're not even thinking about what am I giving. You're always thinking, what can I get from this relationship? What can I get from this? Everything, every opportunity you're chasing is for you. But take a moment and sit and think. Why are you doing what you're doing? Are you doing it out of selfish reasons? Are you doing it out of love? Are you doing it what's the reason behind what you're doing? Even the Bible says you pray but you don't get answers because you have the wrong motives. So sit down and think, why am I doing whatever I'm planning to do? You want to buy a dress? Why are you buying a dress? Do you need a dress?
Or you're trying to look bougie on Instagram.
Some people try to lose weight, and the reason why they want to lose weight is because maybe their boyfriend thinks they look better like that, or they think, oh, people will love me more, or I'll take more Instagram photos that are
but
nice.
Not to be healthy.
But not for being healthy and having that good good motive. You're just thinking about, what can I show? I have to look good, have to look perfect. But then at the end of the day, if you think about it, perfect is something we can never get to. There's always somebody better. There's always somebody lower than you. So if you keep on chasing perfection, you're gonna chase the wind, and you realize that you realize that your life is coming to an end, and you're just chasing the wind. You didn't stop by to enjoy the journey. You didn't stop by to love others, to recognize the kind of people God is bringing your way, because it was always about you. But if you stop and look around, God, what you made is beautiful. What you've given me is beautiful. The people you've given me, how can I serve them? How can I love them? How can I give them the love that you've given me? So it becomes less of you and more of God. And when God is inside of you, the love of God will just flow to others. And the best part is, when you give to others, you become a channel. So all the blessings will flow from you. So you'll never lack anything.
That's true.
Because there's nowhere in the scriptures we see God says, if you love me and love others, because that's the commandment he gave us, right? So if there's nowhere in the scripture that says, if you love me and love others, you're gonna lack your daily needs. You're not gonna have a happy life. You're gonna be fearful. There's no way. It's always good stuff following you. And then it says, goodness and mercy shall follow you. But the thing is, we get angry about life. We get angry when things don't go our way. We even get angry with God because we're full of ourselves.
I remember this past semester. Was it this semester? It was either this past semester or the semester before that. But God gave me a whole revelation about giving, right? And being about people and not about ourselves. And that I was thinking, and I asked God, I was like, why do you always, I literally asked, why do you want us to give? Why do you want us to be open to other people. And then God kind of gave me this vision of me standing in the middle of like a crowd of people, right? And all I was doing was given to them. But then God flipped it, and then in turn I was receiving from all of them, because in that crowd nobody was given to themselves. So let's say I was in the middle and a lot of people around me. I couldn't reach like the people far away, but I could reach only the few next to me. But then me giving out to them, I was receiving from everyone. Do you get my point? So like, and then I was like, oh, this is why God is so about the principle of giving, because me giving, I'm receiving more than I'm actually giving out, because everyone around me is giving me, even though I'm giving out, but then my resources are not enough to cater for everyone around me. But at the end of the day, I'm being fed by all the people around me. I don't know, I drew it in my notebook, I drew a picture of it. And you also talking reminded me about something that one of the girls I know from church at school said. She was like, she was in like this friendship, she was like, oh, I'm not getting anything out of this friendship, blah blah blah, and all about self. It's just like one time God rebuked her and God was like, have you thought about what you are given into this friendship? Not only thinking about what you're getting out of the friendship, but like maybe God has put you in a place not just to receive, but then to give. And there are other times when you are supposed to receive, but like again, what's the motive? What are you giving? But putting others first, and it also comes with aligning yourself with God. Because when you're aligned and you talk to the Holy Spirit and like you're aligned with God, then God points you to people. There's a bunch of people in need, but you can't help everyone. So like once you're aligned with the Holy Spirit, that's when the Holy Spirit directs you. Okay, this person, that person, this person, that person. That way, you're working with God, loving God, and loving people at the same time. And that's literally ministry, and that's what God like wants for us. And I was reading James. I've been reading James lately, and it says true Christianity is taking care of the widows, the poor, like the orphans, and things like that. So like it's not about just you and God, but you and God and then people.
Something else I remember from the book of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, they spoke about this mentality of win-lose, win-win, or lose-lose. Most of us have the mentality of win-lose. I have to win, you have to lose. Like even when we're like arguing and stuff, I want to be the winner, you know. But the book was teaching us like win-win. You have to be considerate of the other person. So they gave an example of this company which was really struggling in sales, and the branch managers were really complaining, were saying that the salespeople were not working hard enough. So they called this consultant, and he went there, and then he was just taking a look at how the company operates, and he found out that the reason why they're not making sales. So the thing is, the salespeople were given so much work, like cleaning stuff, warehouse stuff. They were not happy because that's not what
they're supposed to do.
So they were not really motivated. So what he did, he made a suggestion and said that the branch manager's bonus or the pay will depend on what the salesperson makes. So that was a win-win strategy that the consultant said. So
you strive to make them work harder.
Because
that was
the funny thing is that the problem was solved overnight. Because the managers like got up on their feet. They're like, you better sell something, you know. So I was like, I look back in my life and I was like, wow, I should have carried that mentality of win-win. Because most of the times, even if I'm like, I feel like
even at school,
it's
grades. Like,
not fair, but I was thinking, can you really think about a win-win situation and really compromise on something so that all of you like benefit from that? So it's another thing of like not looking at yourself, because it's not always about you. It's like everyone is involved.
More about God. You should always be more about God and less about us.
And I feel like sometimes it's crazy, because sometimes you think, oh, like I'm not thinking about me, like what about my problems? But sometimes the more you put others first, the more God puts you first, you know. God God is gonna, like, when you humble yourself, that's when He lifts you up. Like, and when you're not seen, that's when He sees you. When human beings, when you do things for others that people don't even see, that's when God sees you. That because He knows our heart, like He sees you, and that's when you cry out. He's like, He comes running because He's that kind of God, and He loves us. But I really like this message. But sometimes this is also, you say, oh, don't put yourself first, and it's a huge motivation for the week. Look out for others in your life. Like, just don't look at yourself and what you're going through, but when you go to work in your daily life, look out and kind of be on the lookout and like be alert with the Holy Spirit that what are the needs of others? How am I? Sometimes it might be just a smile, like smiling to a stranger would just make their day. Like, they'll be like, oh, that was weird, but then still they'll feel good in their heart. But like, put others first, and maybe it's gonna change your week. It's gonna change your perspective on things. But Motivational Monday. Tune in next Monday. God knows who we're gonna feature, but I want to say thank you to Abner and Fortune for doing this with me. Last week in Adelaide, I'm gonna miss them. Hugs. We love you all. See you Monday. Next Monday. Subscribe, please, and share.